What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. I'm Nick. Thank you so much for watching. And as you can see, we are not in my garage anymore. If the audio is a little bit muffled on here, I'm sorry, but I'm using my phone right now. I forgot my camera set up at home, but as you can see, we're at RTM Performance right now, and he's about to change some brake pads on for a customer. But anyways, we brought the ECMs over here, and when we pop this open, it's actually bad. And you can see right here on your screen, and I'm actually really excited that they're actually bad, and we found that. So you can see the little burn mark on the screen right there, and Mario ended up being right about the diagnostic of the ECM. So I'm really happy that that is what the issue is, and we can move on from there. Hopefully he can repair it. If not, then I'll have to get a new one, but he's gonna check it out tonight and everything to make sure that he's able to. If not, then it's all right. At least we found what the issue is, and move on from there. All right, guys, we're back here in my garage once again, and as you can see, the car still broke behind me, and it will be for the next probably at least 3 videos, I would say. So that kind of sucks. That's because Alish called me last night and he said he cannot fix the ECMs. As you can see right now, the ECMs are just totally fried. I'm not sure what this part is called. I believe he called it the MOF set. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but he said that it is because of this part that is why this ECM has failed. Anyways, the circuit boards inside are just too far gone for repair, and they just can't do it. So tried for a long time this morning to order the ECMs, and Audi Henderson's asking about $1,800. It's the same at Audi Las Vegas. Anyways, I found it online at Audi Oakland for about $1,390, and then I found it on Audi Parts USA for about $1,320. So needless to say, I went with a $1,320, and I'm glad I went with them. Although it's kind of inconvenient because that has to get shipped from Wisconsin to Sacramento, then Sacramento to here, which is wildly inconvenient. Nobody actually will drop ship, so if I ordered it, they'll just put in an order for it to come from Wisconsin to Vegas. We're all playing it by ear, and I just really want this car back on the road. It really is a bummer that it's taking this long, but it is what it is, and I'm glad that we found the issue, or hopefully hopefully it's the only issue and not just one of the issues, because that would just really suck. I'd really like to get this car up and running by Thanksgiving. We have family coming in town, and I'm sure they'll be excited to go for rides in it and everything, and I'm sure my brother would want to drive it. What I'm gonna do today for you guys is I'm actually going to change the color of the brake calipers. I think black on the car looks pretty good, but I think red would look better. Red is my favorite color, by the way, so if you think I'm overdoing it on the red, just leave a comment down below. But I always try to ask my friends if I'm overdoing it or not. So I was gonna take the turbo compressor housings off the car and have those powder coated red as well, but I'm not 100% sure that's the wisest move, because a lot of people have told me, like, yes, they would look good red, but you can't really see them. The only place you can see them is actually if you look through the rear bumper right here. And I'm not sure if that's the wise move, is to take apart something that's actually good and working just to make it pretty and then put it back on the car, even though you're not going to see it. So that's kind of the dilemma I'm having right now, but I do have a few more days to think about that and if that's something I actually want to do or not. All right, so what I'm doing now is shaking up the can real good, and we're gonna put on a base coat of white first, and that is so that the top coat of red will actually pop a lot harder than this black would make it pop. So we're gonna throw on this red as a base coat, probably do 2 or 3 layers of it. Then we'll probably do 4 or 5 layers of the red, then a few layers of clear to make it really shine through. But first, after you shake this can up really well, you wanna grab a piece of cardboard. You wanna make sure you spray out a little on like a piece of cardboard, because the first couple of sprays are actually kind of wonky, and you wanna do that before you go ahead and spray out with everything else. But as you can see, it's still spraying out kind of weird, but we'll try.
Damn! My car!
Really not liking that. We'll just try it again. The white isn't coming out as consistently as I'd like it to, and that's gonna make the finish bad in the end. So we're just gonna get rid of that can, and we're just gonna go right for the red. I know it won't be as bright as I wanted it to be, but that's okay. I think it'll still look good in the end. Well guys, as you can see, the paint just does not want to stick. I even went out and got a self-etching primer, and that didn't even want to stick to it either. I scuffed up the surface with a Scotch-Brite. I'm not exactly sure why it's not sticking, but you know, I'm no professional painter. I was thinking maybe I should take them off and maybe take them all apart and take them to get powder coated. But when you take them to get powder coated, the seals and the pistons actually have to come out of the calipers, which isn't that big of a deal. But I have been thinking about taking the car to the track. With that being said, I don't want to take any chances of me perhaps putting something together wrong and something failing on the track at high speed. So that would just be not only bad for the car, but bad for me as well and anybody who is around me. That's kind of my whole motivation behind a lot of this. Like, yes, I want the car to look good and have my own flavor on it, but in the end, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I already have enough to fix with the car right now, so that's kind of my main priority and what should be the main priority. I don't need to start going out and doing all this extra BS until I have the time and dedication to it. So let me get the car fixed, back on the road, and then I'll go back and do all of this. I'll take them apart. I'll take them over to Ryan at 6651 and he'll powder coat them. So I know this video kind of seems like a waste of time, but if you're following along with the car build, at least you know that the ECMs are ordered and they're on the way. Hopefully we'll get them by the end of the week, early next week. I will tell you that it's going to be a giant pain in the ass to get this car reprogrammed the way it should. So the way that's going to work is, now that the ECM is blank, Audi is going to have to flash the ECM while it's inside the car. So that means I have to load this car up, take it down there, then I'm gonna have to take the car over to RTM Performance. They're gonna have to load the old tune back on it. If not, if that doesn't work, then we're gonna have to redo the entire dyno tune, which isn't that big of a deal, but that just gives you an idea of the logistics behind everything. I'm probably gonna end up towing the car back because I probably won't bring all the pieces on putting the car back together, but we'll see how everything goes as the time gets closer and how the plan evolves. With all that being said, if you like this video, hit that like button below, smash it if that's something you wanna do, subscribe if you already haven't, and we'll see you in the next video.